Welcome you all on our channel Chronicles Marketing. I hope you are all good and absolutely fine. So today's agenda is regarding the English section of preliminary examination for IBPSSO Marketing Officer Scale 1. Last year I received plethora of scorecard of preliminary examination in that candidates was asking regarding the English section because they are very good at quant and reasoning, but they are facing difficulty in English section. As far as my score is concerned, I am getting average marks, or you can say good marks in English section, and it is not a bone of contention for me, but it is a difficult part for the people who are not that much familiar with the language. So first we will move to today's agenda, how what kind of things we are going to cover in this video or in the upcoming video, because I'll cover the today's agenda in two parts, and because it is having total 6 agendas, which is very vital, and it will take time to cover. So what are the agendas for these two consecutive videos is importance of English section, then second is importance of editorial reading, importance of English grammar, how to enrich word power, from where to practice English sets, and how to read fast in English. First, in this part I'll cover the first 3 point, which is very important, and you need to know how to work on the basics for this section. First of all, we will see how much important this section is for the preliminary exam is concerned, because I know that some of the aspirants or some of the subscriber of this channel is very new to this exam, so you should understand how to tackle with this section and know about all the story of the section. If you have to see the first column in the first column in this the English language, it contains 50 questions of 25 marks. In that, 8 is the cutoff for general, and there is a different cutoff for OBC, EWS and SC/ST, but we will take the worst condition, that is 8. In that, these candidates scored only 4.25. If you add the score of individual score of these three sections, then you will find he has scored above 30, but due to this section he got failed in the preliminary exam to enter in the mains examination. As far as the preliminary overall cutoff is concerned, it was 29.25 out of 125. You can see the huge difference. There is a great chance to crack this exam and sit in the mains examination, but which can obstruct you? The English section. It is an obstacle for the candidates, those who are not good at English. So we have to focus this section. What are the things this section carries? If we know, then we can tackle it, we can target it, and we can solve this section very easily. So I'll tell you the smartest way how to tackle the different parts of this section, because it is very important for the mains examination also, because if you are not clearing this section, you will be failed in the first round itself. So first we will see the different part first we will see the different part of this section. It will contain RC. I think there are 2 RCs will be there for reading and answering about 10 to 15 questions. After that, you will have fillers. It may be single or double fillers, close test, word swapping, making meaningful sentences, parajumble, sentence arrangement, and questions based on grammar. So if you see the part from reading comprehension to parajumble or sentence arrangement, this portion can be solved through one habit, that is reading. If you read editorial on daily basis, then you can solve this section very easily. So for that, we have taken the worst condition of this section, that is these all questions will cover only 60 to 65% of the English section. It means 30 to 33 questions out of 50. And what are the strategy to tackle this part of this English section is daily reading and vocab practice. How will you read editorial? That I will tell you how to read the Hindu editorial. First, the basic thing I want to tell you that in examination you will have examination on desktop, so you should have a reading habit on desktop, because when you are reading from physical paper or from PDF, then you will face difficulty while attempting the questions on the PC. So I must recommend that you should have a PC or a laptop, so that you can train yourself for the final day. Now second questions comes in our mind that we are not good at English, we don't know anything about this language. So what you have to do, first you have to cover the tenses. It is a prerequisite for reading. If you don't know the tenses, you will take too much time to have a habit of reading. Okay, first cover the tenses from any good book of English grammar, or you can avail Wren and Martin. It is a very good book because it has covered the different parts of speeches as well as tenses. So you can cover tenses from this book, or you can avail a different kind of good English grammar book to cover the tenses. After that you can start reading, because without tenses you will take too much time to understand. And after that, when you start practicing questions, then you will see that what are the differences you have created through just reading. And I already mentioned that it will cover 60 to 65% in the worst condition. In the worst condition also you can score best. Now those who are very much concerned about the English grammar, for those aspirants, I'll also recommend some sources. If you want, then you can avail it. The second part is the English section is grammar. So we are taking the worst condition for this section is about 35 to 40%. It means 16 to 20%. It won't come 16 to 20%, but I am taking the worst part of it, so that you are well prepared for the easy as well as the tough paper. For this, I am giving you two sources. Nimisha Bansal ma'am's 120 grammar rules. It is in bilingual. And the second source for this is the Merit Shine Grammar Rules playlist by Ratnaba Saha sir. It is on the Merit Shine channel, and it is in English language. So those who are comfortable with the English as well as Hindi, you can go for the Nimisha Bansal 120 grammar rules. And those who are only focusing towards English language, means their first language is English, you can go for the Merit Shine grammar rules. And these two playlists will help you immensely as far as the English grammar is concerned, but you need to focus on the reading part, and you have to read a lot. There is no other way out to crack this exam. First you have to English section, you have to fix this section through reading. Okay, now the second part is I already covered, the third part already covered, and the final part I will tell you how to read online. Okay, you don't have to have physical as well as PDF paper, because it will kill your time and you will not get the actual training regarding the examination. If you want to excel in the examination, you have to practice yourself in the same way the question asked in the examination, that is on the screen, that is on the monitor. And now I'll tell you how to read the online editorial of the Hindu. Finally, I'll tell you how to read the English editorial online. For that, you have to search on Google thehindu.com and open this official website of the Hindu. Here you can see the latest articles related to the contemporary issues, and you can avail the week or monthly month ago news on this website. Okay, what I did, I have taken the subscription of this website, and I can read n number of articles from this website. You can also take the website subscription, or you can go for the e-paper subscription. Here they are giving different kind of offers, so you can avail 12 months, 6 month or 1 month subscription. It is up to you what kind of subscription you want. You can take, because it is very mandatory to have. And I told you what are the benefits you are going to get from this reading. Now it comes to the vocab part, because the Hindu is using too much difficult words, but it is not easy to remember the meaning of all the words. For that, what you have to do, you don't have to have any kind of dictionary book or dictionary application. You just want to add one extension to your Google Chrome. For that, what you have to do, Just search on Google the Chrome store, open it in new tab, search on the Chrome store the Google dictionary, then scroll down. Here you will get the Google dictionary by Google. The same option, add to Chrome option, will be there because I already added it in my Google Chrome. So just click on it and save it. Then the dictionary kind of icon will be popped up very near to your URL bar. See, Google dictionary, it is written. So what is the benefit of it? When you are reading something, I just want to open this article. PLA holds infiltration drills in Tibet amid border standoff. So in this article, if you want to search the meaning of any word, it will give you English to English meaning. So while reading, if you are finding any kind of difficulty in any word, just click on that word for twice. Just 2 click and you will get the meaning of it. And you can also add highlighter extension also. You just have to search the highlighter and just add to Chrome. Then highlighter will also come to the very next to the URL bar. Here you can see the infiltration meaning, the action of entering or gaining access to an organization or place surreptitiously, especially in order to acquire secret information or cause damage. In the same way, while reading the article, you can find the sentences, the meaning of the word very easily. It will be in English to English. I'll recommend for English to English because it will help you to understand the language, because you have to be very familiar with the language. So I just recommend you to go for English to English meaning, like capability. Here I highlighted this word and I can see the meaning, capability, the power or ability to do something, and I can listen the pronunciation of this word also. So in this way you have to read online, and this will help you immensely. Have a habit of it. What are the different what are the words you are getting through these articles? Just write it on your notebook and revise it daily, because it will help you to solve the close test, fillers, so and word swap. So these kind of things you will solve by just having good vocab as well as the reading habit. Now I'll tell you how to access the Nimisha Bansal's English grammar playlist and the Ratnava Saha's English grammar playlist, because it is very essential. Those who want to focus on English grammar as well as the reading part, because everyone's have their own desire. So if you are wanting to target 100% this section, then you have to go for grammar. For that, what you have to do, just search on YouTube Nimisha Bansal English 120 rules. Then you will get the 17 videos playlist. Open it, listen it, have a short notes and revise it. That's it. After that you can practice on different sources of error spotting or the questions related to the English grammar. When it comes to these lectures are in bilingual. If you want to have the grammar lectures in English, then you can switch to Merit Shine, where you will get the grammar lectures by Ratnava Saha sir. He is very good teacher of English. And you just go to playlist and open this playlist, that is English grammar for competitive exams. It is of 17 video playlist. Open it, listen to him very carefully, have a short notes. It will help you immensely to solve the grammar questions. But remember, grammar will cover only the little part of the examination, and you need to focus on the part which is very important, that is RC, fillers, close test, parajumble, sentence arrangement. So for that you have to have a reading habit, and I told you how to have the reading habit. Have an extension of Google Dictionary, or you can have highlighter also. It is not mandatory to have highlighter, but if you have, then it is well and good. And read it, the article on your PC or your laptop, because it will give you the same feeling of examination, because in examination you will have a PC, and your eye should be trained how to concentrate on the sentences, how to read the sentences without any regression. So in that way you can focus on the English section. It is the first part of this section. I'll come with the second part, in which I will tell you the 3 rest of the agendas of enriching vocab, how to do practice, and how to read fast. So till then, just go through this video carefully. If you are facing any kind of difficulties, just mention this in comment. I will try to answer all your queries. Till then, I'm signing out. Be careful and stay home, stay safe. All the best.